This is Telenor Ligaen. This is basically the Norwegian league, what we have here in Norway. And it's the third division, and I expect Recess to rank up this year, but I don't know. But Thomas here is not even gonna get a tag, as Memorize is just gonna mow them over. But it's gonna be pistol rounds, as there are gonna be 3 players going towards B, and this is normal pug setup. And Frosty, do you have any utility? You look like you wanna support your teammate, but Neil has a grenade and a kit, but this is the terrorist strat for Recess, pistol strat. And Xena's just holding here in connector. We're gonna see the entries on the side. Xena gets the pick in connector, but Neutron, they're just gonna plant the bomb, fake it on the site, and run up to A. And it seems like Frosty's ready for that. Not really sure why he's still on the A site, as the bomb was being heard on the site, but the fake plan comes in on A, and the fake plan comes in on B, and they rush up onto the A side, get the bomb down, and it's going to be a 3 versus 2 retake for Neil here. And he has to get this kill on Xena, and he does, as Lars is being caught out in the open, and that's very unfortunate, as Thomas is going to get picked off by Mr. J9. And that is a clean retake from these 2 players. It's going to be a force buy for the Recess team, as Xena is just going to mow over Cold here. Colded. As Xena, he sees the player in heaven and he gets the pick. He's doing the shroud thing, but he will get picked off by Frosty. But Shitmice will trade him out. And it's going to be another 2 versus 3 retake. As his skin is going to be J9, but Xeon is this time his teammate. And Xeon is just going to spray wild to Jakobsen here, but not really sure. There was no control, so the spray was just pulled down and hope someone dies. As it's going to be Mr. J9 in a 1v2 with 10 HP. He has the kit, but Thomas will get the assist when Shitmice is just finishing him off. And that's 1-1 as Recess picks up that 4th round buy. And Memorize, how much money do you have left in the bank? Nothing after buying up these pistols, so that's a weak force buy. And this is the difference now with the new economy. The terrorists, when they lost a round, they have more money to buy than the CTs does when the round is over. So this is the difference as the flashes comes in, and we're gonna see the entries on the site as a double spray down comes in from Sindre, from Shitmice, and they planted default for them, so just expecting some lower aggression. As Neutral will get pushed off, and that's a beautiful spray transfer for Shitmice, just holding down the angle, and there's no way you can cross that, and his head comes off, and Shitmice just cleans up that round. Beautiful, beautiful sprays. A double spray down, and then a spray to catch the crossing player. And it's going to be 4-3 to Memorize, as Recess has yet another full buy on their hands. Memorize has everything they want to. They have the op, they have the utility. It's going to be interesting to see how Recess is dealing with this defensive action. I don't know. Shitmice was already there. Like, the flash is so beautiful. Xeon is not ready for it. That is beautiful, beautiful red, and a beautiful call for that flash. And that's a 5v4. And it seems like they're just going to group up and hit B. Thomas hasn't heard any information yet, so he knows that they're probably going to play really defensive again. He hasn't seen any information previously. Colded keeps jumping, and he gets the kill through the wall. That is insane. We actually caught that. The flash from Frosty is just very, very ineffective, but the spray down is just too good, as J9 will get the pick on Thomas. The bomb is down. It's a 2v2, but the terrorist has utility. Terrorist has utility. So Xena, he'll just try and fall back, but Neutron is left in 1v2, but they don't know he's here, but J9 checks it when Neil doesn't. That is very, very unfortunate. It's 5-3 and the rounds are close. The rounds are really close, but the retakes are good. As he probably dropped a knob for J9. Mr. Furry here. And he's just gonna be ready, but I don't see how you get a pick here. And it's just gonna be a full-on B-rush. The Hitmaz and the Cena is entering, but Frosty has some insane spray control. He's always getting 2. And Frosty, he's ready. As Thomas did get the plant down, and it's Neutron and Thomas left in a 1v3 now as Thomas gets Neil low. Neutron whips the shot and Neil is down, and there's no way Neutron gets this. Too many whiffed shot, too many opportunities, but they got the bomb down, so they will keep buying, but now Memorizes 2 ops, 7 rounds, and everything in their favor to take this half, but we all know how hard it is to take a side as terrorists. Too many places a CT can be, too many angles to cover, but I feel like there's not enough takes for Recess. They're not using enough smokes, not using enough utility. There's going to be some aggression on B again, and we're going to see how Calder deals with it. As he's just going to get the 1, get traded as Hitmaz gets 2. Losh get picked by Heaven. Not sure why he wants to peek this offer, but Neil will just molly off the pillar. J9 just waiting for the aggression to lower. And it seems like they've been watching some demos, because I know Recess really likes to take Heaven control and play afterplan from Heaven, but Neutron is whiffing some shots here as Tom will get the spray down and Cinder will get the rest of them. Hitmaz will finish them off, and Hitmaz is really having a good game right here. He is doing a lot to keep his team into this. So we're gonna see if J9 will get the pick here. No, they won't, because there's just gonna be another B aggression here. And it doesn't seem like Memorize is ready for it, as they're just playing so defensive. And this is the issue with being defensive. It's just nothing you can do when the utility comes in, because you're already behind it, and all you gotta do is retake. But when you just explode onto the side like this as Recess, you have nowhere to go as Memorize, so you're just gonna get peeked from everywhere. Oh, and Neutral almost get that shot. Shoot there again. Oh, you almost got it as Jakobs is gonna get picked through the smoke. It's gonna be a 2v3 retake, and with Colded's pick, it's a possibility. And what a shot on Thomas! Holy crap! As Neutron is not gonna peek this scouter and does not want to lose his head to this gun. And that's gonna be 6 rounds for Recess. What a headshot on short! That is some high sensitivity shit right there. Neutron will get the op yet again. And it's just gonna be a B rush. Sika bliat ras B bliat. Neutron fake flashing A. Just to fake it out. And it seems like they're gonna try and go 3 here again. As Asina is just gonna run through, let his team deal with it as Thomas! Thomas, my boy! What are you doing to them? He has the bomb and he just frags like a maniac, and Heaven is smoked off. Are you gonna boost Heaven, Tom? Tom and Azina really likes to boost Heaven. The flash comes in and J9 is not hit at all. He got literally hit by that smoke though, as Jakobsen will wide and just spray down the last 2 CT players, and it's an 8-7 half for Recess. As Memorize just melted a bit, they couldn't deal with the B rush. But it's going to be pistol round as Neutron is left on A side by himself. And he is going to have a lot of work coming his way. As he gets information about 1, runs back, he actually stays alive. as Neil is trying to hunt him down, but he's just gonna go long, get map control, as Neutron just calls for his buddies to come help. And rotations comes through, and they're boosting on short to get information in case anyone is peeking, like Mr. Calded here. But it seems like it's gonna go into connector here. It's Calded sees the boosting players. He knows there's 2 on B. And they're just gonna go back to long, but Neil has the information. Not really sure where Neutron wants to go, but we'll see. Jetmize needs to hit some shots in Monster here from heaven, but we're just gonna take A and B at the same time. Not sure why, but it somewhat works. But Jetmize is ready for the flank, but the bomb is alone on the site, all by himself on the site. As Jakobsen is out of bullets, and it's just gonna be... What's happening? It's just gonna be Jetmize in heaven versus Xeon. Not sure what happened there. Everyone just died. As Jetmize will peek, he should win this 9 out of 10 times. Jetmize should win this. It lets Xeon back in. And Xeon, he'll just stick it, but Jetmize, he will hold this. And Xeon will just hold. This is ballsy play by Xeon. And he makes a noise. Xeon is just very ballsy here. What is Xeon doing? He's just holding control, hoping that Jetmize will make a mistake, but he seems scared. He seems scared of Jetmize. And that's why I said it so much. I just kept reading his knife as the scout shot comes in from Neutron. I feel like he aimed at his head and then just body shot him. As that's a beautiful headshot. It's another scout shot, and he's just rattling these shots off, trying to get these players low. And Jakobsen is just ready with FAMAS. We'll get the spray down onto Neil. And the scout again, doing so much work. I just feel sorry for these guys. If he gets this guy through the wall. Oh, so close. Ooh, it's so close. Scout is doing so much work. That's 4K by Neutron on the scout. Just nothing they can do. Just peeking, shooting. And that's beautiful. Beautiful about Neutron. Making sure that they can't tag him down, and he's just getting all these picks. It's 12-9 for Recess, and Memorize is left with no money. They only have a dream. Christian channel. But Jetmize just holding defensively, ready for this eco push that Xena is not ready for. Xena either feeling it or they didn't expect his eco, but they're getting a free AK. Colded has armor and he really wants this AK. But Neil gets it, and Cold is probably going to be a little bit annoyed with that. It seemed like he really wanted that AK. So maybe some tilt coming through here. As Thomas! You can't do that! You can't do that, man! Holy crap, what a spray down. He has been seeing Frosty sprays all game, and this time it was Thomas's turn. But Frosty can't do much with this deagle. And Thomas is teabagging! The teabag! Oh god, the teabag! No! It's 13-9. Oh, and Frosty, he does get a pick there. Oh my god. Okay, there's a guy in short as well. That will make more sense. I didn't see how that worked, but Jakobsen might get a lot of work done here. He's just letting them walk past, and this is big. This is big. He's getting 2 people down, and he's left in 1v2 now as J9 will try and pick him up, and he sees the top of his head, and that was so close. Very unfortunate for Losh there, not getting that frag, but he got the 2 people sprayed down. And that smoke will go into Monster. And now Memorize will just wait for the aggression, as Recess have gone for aggression for 2 rounds now. Second round they did lose out, but the aggression comes in again. They're just walking in short. As Hitmice is just going to leave a Xenon short here. And rotation comes through to A. And Hitmice, what will you do here? You're just going to bait for a Xenon, just hold connector. The door is open, so Molly comes in. And Neutron will get picked off by Colded. That's a good pick by Colded. Hitmice, are you going to just smoke it off? Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful timing on that smoke. As it peeks short, just baiting for a Xena right here. And the Xena will get all information if you just hide here. You get that pick. You heard the guy in connector. Just gonna smoke it off. Get the pick on Frosty, but not sure what the player in connector is doing. Just spraying through the smoke, but that's up to him. And Xena here, he has a lot of work to do. He's in the corner, but J9 will clean him up. But there's 20 seconds left, and there's just no way they can do this if Losh gets 1 here. Scary with an op in this angle. He will get picked off. It's just gonna be Tommy here, left in 1v2. Colded is on 13 HP, 11 HP. And Thomas gets the information that he runs away. He heard him jump into water. This is possible. He has a kit. He needs to find the second player. And he does see the second player, and this is possible. As J9 just walked in, does Thomas expect it? Yes, he does. Oh, that's so close. Thomas is just going for the big balls to fuse there. 12 rounds from Memorize, and they're mounting a little bit of a comeback here, but the money is so weak. The money is so weak on both teams. But Jakobsen does call for a full buy here, buying as much as they can. It's just gonna be a Xena here being flashed in, killing the furry, killing Neil. And that's a 5v3. Why they're keeping hold of connector, I don't know. They should just fall back to the side here, but they have lost control over B. Hitmice is just going to wide and die to Xeon. Xeon being ready, but he has 7 HP left. And if they lose this round, they're gonna be mad. They should be mad. And that's a good nade by Jakobsen. That's a 50 HP nade right there. But it's a 4 versus 3. And Frosty, will you win this fight versus Neutron? What will Neutron do? As Thomas will be wide peak, and Frosty will kill Neutron, and Xeon and Colded will finish off the last 2 terrorists. And I don't know what's happening, but look at this. 23 flash for Tom. 42 for Jakobsen. Look at these numbers, chat. Absolutely insane. And the spawn for Jakobsen. Just gonna leave this peak. This is gonna be double all for CTs. And Neutron is just holding this angle, and the second Neutron has some contact. Losh is going to throw his flash, but they're all open for long. But it seems like there's a B push here. Xena will get the pick on Xeon. He'll just flash out, and he's caught with his pants down. As Hitmice will have to do a lot of work here. As the take comes in, Hitmice is just calm as ice. Just going 50-50, but it will lose out on the position though. As Mr. Lego Furry will plant the bomb. And Neutron just holding this angle, but there's nobody there. J9. And this is gonna be tough. That's a beautiful retake flash. And the retake comes in. That's a beautiful flash. And that's a beautiful, beautiful retake. They're getting all the information that they need. They're getting the short control. They're getting the jungle control. And then they just flash one pop flash on site. And they just run over the players. Beautiful retake. And I'm calling the 15-15, guys. I'm expecting Recess to win this round and then Memorize the next. But we'll see what's happening as both teams are very defensive. There's no aggression coming through from Recess. Just being very, very safe. As the boost comes in, are they ready for it? Yes, they are. Somewhat ready for it. That's a nasty grenade right there. If there were anyone there. And Molly's come in and it seems like it's going to be B. And Athena gets the first frag. Chitmas gets the second. And Tom sees the shadow. And we'll just spray them down. And Athena, this voice squeak. The voice squeak as Recess will get the 15. And it's match point, final round, round 13. Very, very close game. With some mistakes, but we can live with those. This is just going to be a full-on A-rush. The bomb goes by itself on Fountain. Not really sure why. CZ's Galil, 3 AKs. Just going to be a full-on A-rush. As Thomas is going to walk up. Neutron getting the pick on Xeon. Good start. Almost gets the second. The flash comes in. Tried to smoke him off, but he has all the information. All the information. And Losh, Jakobsen just mulling them off, and you can see Azina is in his angle, in his position. Neil gets the pick on Neutron though. Neutron peeking his head a little bit too far out from the corner. Jakob's not ready for that peek. Neil will get the pick on Tom. It's just going to be a 2v4 retake here for Recess, and Neil is just too ready for Jetmice, but whips all the shots as Furry will get the last kill on Jetmice, and it's 15-15 and it's overtime. Oh. Losh is ready with his flash again. But look at Frosty. Look at Big Ball Frosty. Just walking up long here. As Neutron will get the pick on J9. Not sure what Neutron is doing, looking at Thomas. I know Thomas is cute, but Jakobsen here is solo on the site. And you're gonna see the rotation comes in, but Jakobsen has a lot of things to do here. Molotov comes in, and he's going in for a spray duel. Not sure I agree to that, but Memorize has the site. It's going to be a 4v4 retake. Are they going to boost the defense here? Oh! And Thomas will get sprayed through the wall. I'm not sure how that was a headshot, but that's very, very, very unfortunate. But Neutron will pick up the 1 kill, and there's Frosty and Calden left on long. And Neutron will have to do some incredible stuff here, but he won't. As Calden goes for the headshot with the op, and it's the first overtime round for Memorize. And we are going to see the next overround time for Recess. And it's just going to be a double nade, and that op shot is so close to be hitting. But Losh is already swapping guns with Neutron and just highwaying it out of out of there. Let's just calm down. Everyone is sitting still here. Nobody's doing anything. Only player moving is Mr. Furry here. And what are you doing here, Jakobsen? Oh, you're just going for this angle. Cheeky. Cheeky, my man. My man. As Neutron is just ready for this jump. And he leg shotted the guy. Very close to getting that frag, but the Molotov will force the Xena out of his corner. Smoking off the site. Lars did spot that player, I'm pretty sure. As the rotation is just coming in here. As Xena is mollied off. And he will get the frag on Xeon. Xeon is not ready for this off angle. Oh, he saw the dink, but he stopped the spray. That's very unfortunate as Tom, Mr. Tom Zera. And Stewie 2K Flash will not get Neil, but Tom will get sprayed down, and he's holding it. He's holding it. Neutron. 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 Doing what seems like an impossible play. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? He's feeling it. He's feeling it after that ninja defuse. That is so good. Oh my god. And Xeon will entry on B, and it seems like they lost full B control as Xeon is just walking over the bridge. And Xena's not ready for it. And Hitmice has to hit some crazy shots, and he does hit a shot, that is, as Frost is just holding it. Hitmice will not peek. Too smart for that. The bomb will come planting in. Will be planted. J9. That's a good spray by Frosty, but Thomas stopped shooting. What is these rounds? You're killing me here. What are these rounds? I'm gonna lose my voice. You can't be doing that, Thomas. You have to finish your target. And after you finish it, you can stop shooting. Not before. Not before. And awkward indeed, my friend. Okay, we're ready for the second half here. Second overtime. Second overtime. And it's gonna be Reese's on T side and Memorize on CT. And Xena will trade Hitmice here. And they have full A control if they want it. CTs are just playing way too defensive here on B again. And we are gonna see what they're choosing to do here. They're making some noise. And I hope they will just regroup and hit B. Just use their utility, the utility they have left. Woohoo! Woohoo! That's a close one. J9 almost getting shot in the air there. Well, he did get shot, but he almost got killed. As Neutron will get the pick on him. What a shot, dude. What a nasty, nasty shot. Whew. Can't believe he got that. Why would J9 jump that again? Why would J9 jump that again? Neutron playing out of his mind, getting another frag on Colded, and the push comes through, and Thomas will kill Frosty. You should just go and teabag right away, because if this round is over, is Neil. He will try and get something done. Not sure why we're not watching Neil, but Tom will lose out on the first shot, but the Molotov will finish Neil off, and the round is over. And it's 18-16, and Recess is on match point. Memorize will have to win 2 rounds in a row if they want to do this. And Recess is rushing B. Memorize, you should have read this. You should have read this. You should have known that this came in. The full-on C garage B. And Jacobson is just gonna wide heaven trading, and the trades go in the favor of the CTs. As J9 is coming from T-spawn. Now you're ready for this? Almost not, but J9 will pick off Thomas and Jacobson. And it's gonna be around 17 on the board for Memorize. And it's the last round. As Recess, they have everything that they want. All the utility. Probably bought up pistols too. And is it going to be second overtime here? As it's just going to be another B rush. And this is what they should be doing. And Neutron is ready for the peak this time. This is where it should have been previous round. And he misses the smoke. That's a blocked smoke, and the Molotov will do a lot of work as the cameraman is not doing what he's supposed to, as Yetmaz gets 2 entries, and that, my boys, should be game. As Xeon will have to do a lot of work here. The smokes are down. It's just going to be Xeon on his own while the smoke is up. Jakobsen. As Yetmaz and Messina does their thing, and it's 5 players left for Recess as they win 19-17. And that is a GG. 19-7 for Recess. 1 overtime, and Neutron hitting some nasty shots.